As the 2024-25 NBA season approaches its one-month mark, the standings are beginning to take shape, and some teams are already feeling the heat. While coaches and players may downplay concerns, a slow start in a competitive league can create unease. Here's a closer look at 11 teams whose playoff chances have taken an early season hit, ranked by their level of concern. High panic levels. New Orleans Pelicans with a record of 4-10, preseason playoff odds 55.8%. Current playoff odds 6.1%, a drop of 49.7%. The Pelicans have been hit hard by injuries, with key players Zion Williamson, CJ McCollum, Trey Murphy III, and Herb Jones missing significant time. Despite a strong roster when healthy, New Orleans' defense has plummeted, and the team ranks near the bottom in net rating. They'd need to play at a 54-win pace for the remainder of the season to match last year's 49-33 record, a near impossible task given their injury woes. Milwaukee Bucks with a record of 5-9, preseason playoff odds 92.4%, current playoff odds 63.8%, a drop of 28.6%. The Bucks season has started disastrously under new coach Doc Rivers. Despite acquiring Damian Lillard to bolster their offense, Milwaukee has struggled on both ends of the floor. Injuries to Lillard, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Chris Middleton have exacerbated the situation. With trade rumors swirling around Giannis, the Bucks face mounting pressure to stabilize their season quickly. On edge, Philadelphia 76ers, with a record of 2-11, preseason playoff odds 95.8%, current playoff odds 77%, a drop of 18.8%. Hyped as a super team with Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey and Paul George, the Sixers have underwhelmed. Injuries and suspensions have kept their big three from playing a single minute together. The team ranks 27th in net rating, with Kelly Oubre Jr. and rookie Jared McCain shouldering an unexpected load. Health and cohesion are key if Philadelphia hopes to contend. The Dallas Mavericks sitting at 7-7. Their preseason playoff odds were 87.3%, but now, they've dropped to 71.5%, a decline of 15.8%. The Mavericks' inconsistency is back, with Luka Doncic's scoring efficiency dipping to his lowest level since 2018. While Dallas boasts a top 10 net rating, injuries to Luka and Kyrie Irving loom as significant concerns. Their playoff hopes hinge on regaining consistency and winning close games. The Minnesota Timberwolves, currently at 8-6, their preseason playoff odds were 84.1%, but now, they've fallen to 72.9%, a drop of 11.2%. After last season's Western Conference Finals run, expectations were high for Minnesota. However, defensive struggles have emerged, particularly with integrating Julius Randle into the lineup. While the Wolves' net rating suggests potential, they need to address their defensive issues quickly to avoid slipping further in the standings. Starting to worry, the Sacramento Kings, with a record of 8-7. Their preseason playoff odds were 57.2%, but now, they've decreased to 49.8%, a decline of 7.5%. Despite strong performances from De'Aaron Fox and DeMar DeRozan, injuries to key players like Malik Monk and Domantas Sabonis have hindered the Kings. Their top 10 net rating provides hope, but navigating a tough Western Conference remains a challenge. The Atlanta Hawks, with a record of 7-8, had preseason playoff odds of 36.1%. Currently, their playoff odds have dropped to 30.1%, a decrease of 5.9%. Despite being under the guidance of Quinn Snyder, the Hawks have shown little improvement, ranking 17th on offense and 22nd on defense. With Trae Young's defensive liabilities and limited roster upgrades, Atlanta risks another play-in exit unless their young core steps up. The LA Clippers, standing at 8-7, had preseason playoff odds of 37.5%. Now their current playoff odds have decreased to 32.3%, a drop of 5.2%. The Clippers have been solid defensively, but remain average overall. James Harden's return to form is a positive, but Kawhi Leonard's indefinite absence casts doubt on their playoff prospects. Leonard's return will be critical, but the timing remains uncertain. Remaining calm. Memphis Grizzlies with a record of 8-6. Preseason playoff odds were 67.8%. Current playoff odds are 60%, a drop of 7.8%. The Grizzlies' underlying numbers suggest they're better than their record. With Ja Morant back in action, Memphis has the tools to recover, provided they stay healthy and maintain their defensive intensity. Denver Nuggets, with a record of 7-5. Preseason playoff odds were 83.5%. Current playoff odds are 76.9%, a drop of 6.5%. Denver's defense has regressed, and their bench remains a weak point. Despite this, Nikola Jokic continues to perform at an elite level, and Aaron Gordon's eventual return should help. The Nuggets are still in good shape, but need more contributions from their supporting cast. Indiana Pacers, with a record of 6-8, preseason playoff odds were 76.4%. Current playoff odds are 73%, a drop of 3.4%. The Pacers are underperforming offensively, with Tyrese Halliburton off to a slow start. However, Pascal Siakam's efficient scoring offers hope. With room to improve defensively, Indiana remains a likely playoff team. With over 70 games remaining, these teams still have time to turn their seasons around. However, injuries, defensive struggles, and roster cohesion are common themes causing concern. Teams like the Bucks and Pelicans must act swiftly, while others, such as the Grizzlies and Nuggets, have the foundation to recover without panic, yet.